Okay, so I wanted to talk a minute about the Pakistani mulberries. So delicious, syrupy, juicy goodness. Tastes like grape jelly. They're sticky, they're amazing. Yeah, grape jelly, and if you get them a little on the red side, they taste like raspberry jelly, but a must-have tree. This one's about 25 feet. And that one over there is also about 25 feet tall or more. I started out not wanting them to get tall because I like to be able to pick everything from the ground. But when I realized a few years into it that all the fruit drops to the ground with the slightest wind, I mean, they're just a heavy, long fruit. So they end up on the ground. You have to check it twice a day, or you'll miss over half, probably 75+% of your fruit if you don't check the ground every day, because that's where it goes. And so this tree is amazing. This is Ellie Cooke's select variety. And then this one is Burnt Ridge. Never does really anything for me. Just always on the struggle bus, really. And then the Dave Wilson one does amazing, and it's gorgeous, and it's also about 25 feet tall. Fruits heavily, and it's fantastic. Now, up until probably 3 or 4 years into growing these, I didn't know that Ellie Cooke's was supposed to be a superior quality. And so they tasted the same to me. I really didn't evaluate them, but then when I found out, I started trying to see if I saw a difference. My daughter-in-law has always thought this one tasted better, but I don't see any difference in flavor. They're both delicious. This year, my little grands, 3 of them just came over yesterday. Went to the Dave Wilson tree first, tasted it. I mean, they go nuts over it. Delicious, sweet, best thing they've ever tasted. And then I said, before they got to this one, I said, now, tell me if this one tastes better, the same, or not as good. And all 3 are like, this one's even more delicious. So that's their opinion of Ellie Cooke. I don't taste the difference, but I am gonna say now, looking at the fruit, I think consistently this one develops more before it drops. So it's fatter and a little bit longer, just, you know, the majority of them, versus a little smaller on the other tree. And I believe this one holds its, like I said, so it develops it because it holds its fruit longer. So I think maybe Ellie Cooke's is a more superior. And if you already have a regular one, there's no reason to get this one. But if you don't have it, why not get the Ellie Cooke's? And also, though, I don't know if it's on a rootstock because of our nematodes. I've heard that Pakistani doesn't do good with nematodes. Don't know if this is on a rootstock. I've tried to reach out to Ellie Cooke. They haven't answered me, so I don't know. So I don't know if that is a factor in any of these 3. This one doesn't look to be grafted. And the Dave Wilson one, maybe. But then again, I can't tell. But there you go. That's my evaluation, my update, what I think of the Pakistani mulberries. They are so delicious. And the ground is literally littered with hundreds. And my daughter came over and picked them off the ground to make jelly yesterday. So this is all new fruit. All right, have a great day. Plant lots of fruit trees. Central Florida, Zone 9B. And we get about 100 chill hours.